Hey everyone, welcome to another review, and this review is for the movie While We're Young. Yes, I know this review is really late because this movie came out in like March, but I just recently saw this movie 2 days ago, and I wasn't actually going to do a review of this movie. I was just going to see it and see if it was good or not, but then I watched it, and I loved it so much, I'm like, okay, I gotta talk about this movie, so here I am, talking about While We're Young. This movie was really freaking good. Okay, who stars in this movie? The stars in this movie are Ben Stiller, Adam Driver, Naomi Watts, Charles Grodin, and Amanda Seyfried, and all of them are really good in this movie, and this movie is written and directed by Noah Baumbach. Noah Baumbach has previously directed great films like Frances Ha, The Squid and the Whale, and Greenberg, and this is his new movie, and this movie was fantastic. Let me talk about the story first. The story of this movie is about two older people in their 40s, played by Ben Stiller and Naomi Watts, and basically all their friends are getting old and having kids, and they can't really have kids, and basically they still want to be young. They're young at heart. So basically one day they meet this young couple, they're like in their 20s, played by Adam Driver and Amanda Seyfried. And Adam Driver actually befriends Ben Stiller because he himself is a documentarian. Ben Stiller in this movie plays a documentarian, and he makes documentaries and teaches classes. And Adam Driver comes to his class one day and befriends him and wants to pretty much be a mentor and everything. And basically Ben Stiller teaches him everything he knows. And basically Ben Stiller and his wife Naomi Watts become best friends with Adam Driver and Amanda Seyfried. And basically this movie is about the friendship between these four people, and how Naomi Watts and Ben Stiller don't want to grow up. They basically want to be young, and basically, you know, they want to like go to parties, and they want to go do weird stuff, like, and Naomi Watts does like hip-hop dancing, and like Ben Stiller wants to wear like cool funky hats like Adam Driver's doing. And basically all their friends are doing is basically like having little parties and going to little daycare, sing-along events, and basically they find that lame. They want to do cool things. Be young still. But you can't be young because they're old. They're like 45. But yeah, I loved this movie. I really, really love this movie. Like every Noah Baumbach movie, this movie just feels real. These characters are just so fleshed out and such real characters, and I loved these characters, and I loved everything that they went through, and the performances were top-notch, especially by the three lead characters. Ben Stiller was fantastic, so was Naomi Watts and Adam Driver. And Amanda Seyfried was pretty decent. She's a hit and a miss for me. She was fine in this movie, and Charles Grodin, he plays Naomi Watts' father in this movie, and I haven't seen Charles Grodin in a movie in so long yet, and he was good in this movie, but the three main characters made this movie fantastic. Ben Stiller was great, Naomi Watts was great, and Adam Driver was great. And the chemistry between Adam Driver and Ben Stiller, I bought. I bought that they're friends, then I bought that later on they become almost like frenemies. Because basically Ben Stiller becomes jealous of Adam Driver, because Adam Driver is like more of a creative documentarian. He's more smarter, and he's young, and basically he's getting more famous than Ben Stiller has ever gotten. Like, he's making better documentaries, and he's only 25, and Ben Stiller is 45, and he's been doing it for years. So yeah, it's also about like jealousy, it's about passion, it's about creativity, and it's also about friendship and love. And this movie talks about a lot of issues and a lot of subjects, and they're all explored incredibly well, and it's not convoluted, and it's not messy. It's beautifully written, wonderfully directed, and amazingly acted. And this is a very powerful comedy drama, and it's fantastic. The comedy hits, the drama hits, and these characters are all freaking awesome. All three-dimensional, fleshed-out characters, and I had a lot of fun with this movie, and I freaking adored it. Was there any problems? I guess a little bit of problems. There's a few supporting cast members, especially like the people that play their friends. They were kind of bland in the movie, and sometimes this movie tried to be a little melodramatic. Sometimes, just a couple scenes to try to be melodramatic, but then it just switched in, it went completely original. I'm like, oh, yeah, I thought when I was watching this movie, please don't be like this lame melodramatic film. But it only did it for like a few moments in this movie, and then it went back to like comedy and good original writing and dialogue and everything. And yeah, I feared this movie would be too cliche, too melodramatic, and too predictable. It wasn't any of those things. This movie isn't predictable. This movie isn't cliched or unoriginal. It's a very original, very smart, very funny, very dramatic film, and I freaking adored this movie. There was a little bit of minor issues with it, but honestly, all in all, I adored this movie. This is actually one of my favorite movies I've seen so far this year. Again, like, the performances were just so good in this movie, and I just loved these characters. I actually wanted this movie to be longer because I wanted to explore more of these characters more, and I just wanted to know more Like, I want to know how all the stories end. Like, they don't end every story, but honestly, that's actually clever. Like some stories you leave it open to interpretation, like Adam Driver and Amanda Seyfried story. You don't know what really happens to them. Do they make it as a couple? It doesn't really matter. Leaving it open to interpretation is much smarter and very clever writing. So yeah, I loved this movie. While We're Young is a fantastic movie. If you have not seen it yet, check it out. I highly recommend it. Scale 1 to 10, I'll give this movie a 9.1 out of 10. It's fantastic. One of my favorite movies of the year. Check it out, especially if you're a Noah Baumbach fan. It's freaking great. In the comment section below, please tell me, did you see While We're Young? And if you did, comment below, let me know if you liked it or not. And did you agree with me? Comment below, let me know. And also, look forward to my next video. I'm making it in a few days. I'm ranking all the Noah Baumbach movies. So yeah, look forward to that. I'm ranking all of Noah Baumbach's movies. Least favorite to my favorite Noah Baumbach movies. So yeah, look forward to my ranking of Noah Baumbach's movies. And yeah, as always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.